Question 9. ABC, PQR and AQD are straight lines. ABC is parallel to PQR. The angle BAQ is 35. BQA is 90. We're asked to work out the size of the angle marked X, and we need to give reasons for each stage of the working. Now, there are many ways to go about attacking this question. I'm not going to do them all. We'll just have a go at one, and then maybe at the end we'll talk about some of the other ways we might go about it. So we know that this angle here is 35. We know this angle here is 90, and I know that this shape that I'm highlighting here is a triangle. And we know that angles in a triangle add up to 180. So I'm going to work out the angle ABQ, which is the red angle I've marked here. So ABQ is going to be found, and as I said, all angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So I can get ABQ by doing 180. I'm going to take away the sum of the other two angles. So I'm going to take away 35 added to 90. Subtracting that, or adding 35 and 90 and taking it away from 180 is going to give us 55 degrees. Now let's write down the reason why we knew that. Was that angles in a triangle sum or add to 180 degrees. So that's okay there. I'm going to fill that information in on the diagram. So that's 55 degrees. Now I'm able to work out X directly from this, and you may not see it immediately, but the important thing is that this line here and this line here are parallel to each other. And because they're parallel, they give some properties to the angles within them. So, for example, you may have heard your teacher or your tutor or your brother or your sister or whoever talk about this idea of what's sometimes called a Z angle. And we're not going to get any marks for calling it a Z angle. They're actually called alternate angles. So the angle here, ABQ, the one we've just worked out, and the angles BQR, which is the angle X, are alternate to each other. And because they're alternate, it means that they're the same. So what I'm going to say is ABQ must equal BQR, which is actually our angle X. They're equal to each other. Why? Because alternate angles are equal. So we know that X must be 55 degrees. Very quickly, I'll just run through some other ways we might have gone about this. Just getting the highlighter out. This angle here, this angle that's 35 degrees, and in fact, I'm just going to delete a little bit here, so I'll talk you through it. You might have heard also of something called an F angle, and again that occurs when we've got parallel lines and angles between them. So this angle here, the 35 degrees, and this angle here, which I've marked, are what's called corresponding angles, and that means that they're the same also. So that's 35. And then we could use the fact that angles in a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So we could do 180 and we could subtract 35, and that would leave us with the angle X, and that would also work out to be 55 degrees. So that's just another way we could go about tackling this problem.